Hi everyone, welcome back to Cooking with Kenny. Today I'm going to share with you a delicious, easy cinnamon roll recipe using crescent dough. And so if you're the type of person that does not like to fool with yeast or you just want something quick, this is the recipe for you. I'm using this full crescent dough sheet, but if you can't find this, you can use the triangles and pinch them together to make a full sheet. You're going to need a cup of brown sugar, 3 tablespoons of butter, a half a tablespoon of ground cinnamon, about a half a cup of powdered sugar, and 2 tablespoons of milk. I'm using almond milk, but you can use any milk that you would like to use. So let's just get right into making this delicious recipe. First, I'm going to make the brown sugar filling. You want to make sure that your butter is at room temperature. And I'm going to combine the butter, the cinnamon, and the brown sugar very well. You want to make sure that all three are combined well. The reason why I really liked this recipe is because, first of all, it's easy. You can just get up in the morning and decide you want to make cinnamon rolls. And quite frankly, they're better than the canned cinnamon rolls. And you can add anything you want to your brown sugar filling. You can add nuts. You can just be creative. So I just, say definitely try this recipe. Be creative with it. And it's going to be one of my go-to from here on out. Now I'm unrolling the crescent dough. I'm using a silk pattern line cookie sheet. I'm just using this to assemble the cinnamon rolls because I'm going to transfer them to a casserole dish to bake. So now I'm going to add the brown sugar filling to the dough, and you want to make sure that you evenly distribute it the filling so that every area of the dough is covered. So now I'm rolling up the cinnamon rolls. You want to roll from the short end and make it as tight as you possibly can. And just take your time with it. It'll all come together. Now, this recipe will make 6 cinnamon rolls. If you want to make more than that, it's very easy to double it. So I'm going to cut these cinnamon rolls and then transfer them to a baking dish. So I recommend using a serrated knife. It will cut easier. And the way I try to get equal pieces is by cutting it in half first and then cutting 3 pieces out of each half. And that will get you your 6 pieces. Now I'm going to transfer them to a baking dish and just look how good they look. You can see all of that brown sugar filling. And I mean, it's just such an easy way to make cinnamon rolls when you're craving them. So I'm going to finish cutting them all up, get them in this pan. And guess what? They go right in the oven. You don't need to worry about rising or anything like that. I will bring you at some point a yeast dough cinnamon roll. My aunt makes the best cinnamon rolls. If you want to see one of those, check out her channel. It's called Next Up is Lisa. I don't make them as often because I just ask her to make them because hers are so good. But I will bring one to my channel at some point. But these are so easy to make anytime you want them. So I'm going to bake these in a 350-degree oven for about 30 minutes. Everyone's oven is different, so I would check them at 30 minutes. If they're not as brown as you would like, cook them for an additional few more minutes, but just keep an eye on them. So while the cinnamon rolls are baking, I'm going to make the powdered sugar glaze. Very easy. I'm going to start with 1 tablespoon of milk, and I just want to, start with a little bit of milk just so I can see what kind of consistency I want. And what I really like about these cinnamon rolls is that, in addition to being so easy, you can get creative. You can do a cream cheese glaze with this. You can do different fillings and, just be creative with it. So I'm adding a little bit more, about another tablespoon. And I really like this consistency here. So I'm going to go with that. If you like it thinner, thicker, just adjust your milk accordingly. I decided to add a little bit of vanilla to my glaze, about a half a teaspoon. Try to get it in the bowl, not all on the counter like I did. But it just added that little bit of oomph to the glaze. So I do recommend adding that to your glaze. Look how good these cinnamon rolls look. A couple of them fell over in the oven, but I don't even care because they are so dang good that does not matter to me. If you want to make sure that doesn't happen, maybe push them a little tighter together. So now I'm going to top them with the glaze. And that just, like I said, adds that perfect touch to cinnamon rolls that they must have. They must have some kind of topping. And this glaze is perfect. Again, you can choose to also do a cream cheese glaze if you would like. So I just want to show you the texture of these cinnamon rolls. As you can see, they have that cinnamon roll texture that everyone loves. They're soft in the middle, crispy on the outside, and they are just delicious. I want to thank you for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. And if you're not already part of my viewing family, please hit that subscribe button. And until next time, happy cooking.